right, it's the rundown. Thursday, May 23rd, brought to you by NASCAR. The entire racing community rallies around this event to show respect and gratitude to the brave men and women who fight to protect our country. So you're going to want to tune in on May 26th at 6 p.m. Eastern on Fox. It's the historic 65th running of the Coca-Cola 600. You can watch NASCAR honor those who have fought and continue to fight for our freedoms by tuning into the Coca-Cola 600 on Sunday, May 26th at 6 p.m. Eastern on Fox. I love that fight last weekend in NASCAR. Me and Balls are going to be going to Nashville for a NASCAR race at the end of June together.
Oh, yeah. Have a hell of a time.
Balls goes to Nashville for everything, yet he hasn't given me commitment on going to Nashville for Pup Punk yet. So.
I've given that commitment many times, even though I'm not sure if I'm
going back-to-back weekends in June, and they're both for work.
I know. You can't go for friends, apparently. Let's just get on with the rundown.
Don't question our grace. We asked to do this rundown. We said the big three. We've got to get our rundown.
No one's here. It's Memorial Day weekend Thursday, but the big three are here.
Yeah, the big three are holding down the fucking fort. We'll start off, speaking of the big three, everyone knows about us, huge fucking Blue Shirts fans, huge Ranger fans. Rangers fall last night to the Panthers 3-0. Game one of the Eastern Conference Finals. There was kind of an own goal situation with Lafayette. I'll shoot you straight. I had Survivor finale on the main TV, Rangers on the laptop, so I wasn't as plugged in. But yeah, bad start. I see now why. Before this year, it's like, why the fuck are the Rangers underdogs in this year? It's like, all right, that makes sense. Panthers are really fucking good.
Florida Panthers are really, 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 really fucking good. But at the end of the day, that game, it wasn't as bad as it looked. They lost 3-0. Their first goal was kind of a fluke goal that Kachuk was basically shot from the blue line, and somehow Igor didn't save it. Their second goal was an own goal, and their third goal was an empty netter. So the Panthers, as much as they dominated, they did not, blow my brains away. The Rangers were 0-3 on the power play, hit 2 posts. It could have, basically everything that went wrong could have went wrong, and it was just one game. I think we're going to bounce back tomorrow.
I think so as well. I was way more confident than Glenn leading into this series. Not worried at all.
Me too.
After that game, a little worried. I think a little sass got in my head as well.
I will say
They're just shitting on the Panthers.
Really?
Yeah.
The Florida Panthers are a team that would knock the Rangers out of the playoffs.
Yeah.
They just have the vibe of the fucking Rangers. I've thought this is the Rangers' year, 30 years since the last cup. Best team in hockey all season, President's Trophy, people doubting them winning. But if they get past the Panthers, they win the cup.
Yeah, I will say, like you just said, the Panthers, it's not like they're overachieving right now, and it's the random Florida Panthers are here. They're so good, and they've been so good all year.
Yeah.
Well, but also, the Stars in Edmonton are insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's if the Rangers get there, though.
Truly, if the Rangers somehow beat the Panthers and then beat the Stars to win the cup, that would be maybe the biggest gauntlet of teams to go through in NHL.
Yeah, the Canes would.
The Hurricanes, the Panthers, and the Stars are all phenomenally good. They're so good.
Game 2 tomorrow night at the Garden. Last night also NBA Western Conference Finals Game 1. Mavs beat the Timberwolves 108-105. Luka had 33, 15 in the fourth. Big shot to help close it out. Kyrie had 30. Anthony Edwards off night. As somebody who put a future on the Mavs to win the West before the playoffs started, as a Sharp, I feel pretty good about that. The Mavs are just really fucking good. I think it's just a case of Luka's, one of the 2 or 3 best players in the world. Kyrie's playing like his old self, and they just got that it factor right now. The 2 of them closing games down the stretch is hard to top.
So do people just like Kyrie again now?
I think
no.
I think they sort of do.
I think it's more like, oh yeah, Kyrie's really good.
And he hasn't been in the headlines as much this season, obviously, but I saw an interview with him from this game. I don't know if it's before or after the game, where he's like, yeah, I've grown up and realized basketball is what I need to do, basketball is what I love, and I need to just lock in and do this. He's talking like he hasn't said anything controversial in 10 years.
Yeah, it's been maybe
I've really grown up. And that's I feel like I'm reading an 8th grade graduation post.
Yeah, we gotta have nobody ask him about Israel, Palestine, or anything. We gotta keep him away from all those hot button issues. But
sure I
think going to Dallas is the best thing that could have ever happened to him. Get out of an East Coast market and just kind of go play basketball, where he's kind of the co-star to Luke. I mean, if it's setting up for a Celtics, Dave versus Kyrie, I mean, that would be an unbelievable finals.
It'd be great. Kyrie never played Dave in a one-on-one.
No. And I mean, Dave obviously isn't the only Boston fan that hates him. Kyrie returning to the Garden, Game 1, TD Garden.
The Boston Garden, yeah.
Yeah, TD Garden. Be wild. Balls, you got anything on that?
Nothing. That's why we pay the man.
That's
That's why we pay the man.
I was watching the Rangers. I didn't watch the game.
So was I. I had a take on Kyrie.
I said people like him now. That was my take.
You asked
That's
the
a question.
Apparently, people like him now.
Oh my God.
All right,
this is
good
a
take,
disaster
Balls. Good,
already.
excellent take, my grace.
Oh, Glenny.
Thanks, boys.
Tonight, Celtics Pacers game 2. Celtics 8.5-point favorites. Who do you boys like?
I love the season. I love the over.
So I fucking really, really, really like the C's tonight because the Pacers played their
What I
heart
just
out.
said. That's
They
what I
played their
said.
hearts out the other day. The Pacers. They gave it their all. In sports, you know what they are,
Halliburton.
Bob? You know what they are, Bob?
What?
Water always finds its level. The Pacers should have won game 1. They didn't. Now tonight, the Celtics are going to come out and really, 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 really take it to them.
What I'm looking at here is Celtics first half. I think they come out hot, get established. We're probably looking around -5, -5.5. I think that's going to be the play. Maybe the Pacers come alive in the second half.
If Porzingis looks healthy, it's game over.
Tatum. All right, Scottie Scheffler arrest video has come out from the PGA Championship this weekend. We had like the traffic thing that turned into him getting arrested. Video is kind of blurry and far, but it looks like his car was like barely moving. The officer reached for it. The cop who arrested Scheffler's been punished. He's going to have to go through counseling and a performance evaluation. Do we want to watch the video live here?
Yeah, it's weird.
Let's do that.
It's from a distance, and it says the cop reaches for the car. It almost looks like the cop like hits the front like driver's side window to get him to stop. One thing that was shocking to me about the video, those gates, I believe, are the golf course. He is right at the golf course.
Yeah, he couldn't have been closer.
I thought he was like on a highway on the way to the golf course.
No, he was pulling in to the course. I think.
Yeah. So like he's pulling in, and a cop
That's
runs
him at
up
the
and
top?
like smacks. See that?
Yeah.
The cop's dressed in the white or yellow or whatever that is.
Yeah.
He's the one at the window.
And he smacks the window like a crazy person. And then, yeah, I guess it arrests him 2 feet outside the golf course. Did you see the picture of the cop, by the way? Oh, my God. If the picture I saw is real, hysterical. He has this roundest head I've ever seen. Looks like when they made SpongeBob into a perfectly round character.
Oh, well, that's him.
I don't think that's him.
That's the picture I saw, actually.
Oh, then I saw a different picture.
Got a large forehead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a different picture. That guy doesn't look as funny as the picture.
He looks like a guy who's doing exactly what he did in that video.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Power trip.
He's going to arrest kids for, like, capping bikes, stuff like that.
Are you anti-cop? You're coming off a little anti-cop.
We'll get into Coleman later.
You can tell that guy is a mean guy.
Huh. Interesting.
He'll wind up working at TSA and making our lives miserable.
Personally, I have nothing but respect for the boys in blue. But interesting to know Glenny is on the other side of that.
He is.
Charles Barkley rips into WNBA players for all the hating they're doing on Caitlin Clark during Inside the NBA last night. He was like, "You women out there, y'all petty, man. LeBron."
His voice he put on for that.
What?
You threw on a little bit of a black scent for that.
It's an impression. It's not a black scent if it's
You're
an
reading a
impression.
quote. You don't got to do an impression.
You women out there, y'all petty, man. LeBron, you're 100% right. These girls hating on Caitlin Clark. Y'all should be thanking that girl for getting y'all ass private charters. All the money and visibility she's bringing to the WNBA. That's a close enough impression where it's not racist.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that last part.
You're a wild man, Tom.
I think that's what I do at Wanda Sykes.
Give him Wanda Sykes.
Oh, now Larry! Now Larry, what are you doing? Tell me an impression of a white guy. What's the deal with airplanes? See, I can do impressions of whites, of black people.
Oh, Tommy's killing. Tommy's slaughtering the room.
I feel like you gotta walk around with them. Now, I will say there's an Asian survivor contestant, Ty, from
Where is this going?
It's my best impression.
I know, Ty.
I don't know if I'm allowed to do it.
I don't know. You've gone far enough today.
It's so spot on. He's an Asian
like the
guy.
meditator?
Yeah. It's so spot on that I actually think it's totally fine.
Do it.
I don't think I can do it.
I don't think you
Because it's objectively.
Just Charles Barkley.
and Wanda Sykes.
Right.
And Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah, Jared, give me another white. These people, Trump, we got Trump off.
Tucker?
I can't really do He does that super high laugh.
Christopher Walken.
I don't have a good walk-in. I'm more of a Ty from Survivor. I can't do it. I can't. The Barkley was fine.
That's all right.
Anyway, WNBA player Aja Wilson. Oh, I do a great impersonation. She's talking about Caitlin Clark getting preferential treatment for being white. The Minnesota head coach Reeves been upset the other WNBA games aren't being nationally televised. I mean, nobody wants to fucking watch your stupid games. People want to watch Caitlin Clark, Indiana Fever. Yeah, they're 0-5.
They're 0-5. That's bad.
Yeah, but like it set a WNBA record by losing their first games by a combined total of 57 points. All that being said, people still want to watch Caitlin Clark more than they want to watch the Minnesota Lynx.
I did see a lot of Caitlin Clark highlights from the game last night, her hitting step-back threes, and I didn't see highlights from any other WNBA game.
But like, did you want to see any other highlights?
No.
It's like, it's you know, we want to shine a light on the WNBA. It's getting a lot of attention. They got charters. They're having more nationally televised games. It's still not enough for these bitches.
Next topic.
I'm just fucking around. It's Wild Boys Thursday.
Next topic.
Next topic. We gotta get Tommy talking about.
We got to talk about dicks.
WNBA, yeah. All right.
No, I love women. Microplastics has been found at 100% of humans' males' testicles. Microplastics are fragments of any type of plastic less than 5 millimeters in length, have been known to cause cancers. Researchers tested 23 males, 47 dogs. They found microplastics in all of their testicles. Human testicles had 330 micrograms of plastics per gram of tissue, almost 3 times higher than dogs. They're believed to be contributing to the global decline in sperm count in humans. So this is just a fucking depressing
Are we all just reading this saying we all are going to get testicle cancer and or
not be able to have kids? That seems to be what John Rich is suggesting.
We have plastic in our balls. It's a big story.
What the hell's the point of that? What was the point of that?
I think the plastic's in our clothes, right? That's where we get it.
I could have gone on more.
I would have thought it was from the laptop.
Microplastics in everything.
Yeah, here, let me hand up. I don't know what microplastics
I'm pretty sure they're in absolutely
small plastics.
Including like I think our clothes and shit like that, where it's like we put stuff on. Microplastics found in rainwater, human lung tissue. Yeah, they're everywhere.
I still could have gone Memorial Day weekend without knowing that fact.
Do you think if we bring the masks back, we can get rid of the microplastics?
Yes.
Pro mask,
Lenny's a big mask guy.
Lenny balls.
Yeah.
Yep, huge masks.
Yeah.
I still wear them on the plane.
You do, yeah.
Oh, this
You
was a
fly.
great video. You usually fly first class.
Like,
Video of the Bagel Boss guy is back.
Put your hands on her one more time. Fuck you. Punch me again. Punch me again. I'll knock you right out. I swear to God, you put your hands on her. Come on. Come on. You calling me at 2:30 in the fucking morning? Huh? You can harass me. Put your hands on her one more time. Put your hands on me, motherfucker. Hold it. Put your hands on me, motherfucker. Come on. Come on. Put your hands on her. You're 18 years old, asshole. Sit the fuck down. Sit the fuck down, punk. Do something about it. Come on. This guy's psycho. This guy's a nut.
You got a video of Bagel Boss guy at a casino
I would love
yelling.
to see this.
you didn't see this?
No, I didn't see
Kicking
it.
a man.
Oh my God!
I saw only like 2 seconds of
This
it.
guy, Bagel Boss is so short. The guy's able to just give him a backhand like that, smack him off like a fly. Watch right here. Watch the backhand right here. Kicks him, and then watch right here. Boom. Bagel Boss throwing kicks, and so I guess Bagel Boss was with this girl.
No way.
Yeah, Bagel Boss is with this girl. I think the guy approached him and said something along the lines of like, "Don't talk to this girl off
He
camera."
called him an ant as well.
Called him an ant.
That's
and
funny.
you hear Bagel Boss scream like, "Fuck you, she's 19."
What?
Yeah. So I
What
wonder
does
if this
that
is.
mean?
I wonder how recent this is. I think he was implying
That the girl's underage.
underage,
Gotcha.
and Bagel Boss is defending it, saying she's 19.
Got it. I love that we're just getting I thought, so many of these like random viral internet celebrities, they pop up once, you never hear from them again. The fact that we just got another
Watch the backhand.
natural in the wild Bagel Boss video is amazing.
And it makes a loud smack
What
in the
was
video.
what was the signature phrase from his video?
You're not God or my father or my boss.
Yeah.
Maybe in the wrong order. I got that. There was also the.
That's not you're not that guy, pal.
There was also the like, what? It's okay for her to say you're 5'4", you should die. And they're like, who's saying that? He's like, women on dating sites.
You watch the fucking Bagel Boss video like once a week.
Bro, I love.
Yeah, you
the
must have
Bagel
just
Boss
watched it
video.
right before the run.
I swear to God, I haven't seen it in maybe months.
Wow.
I love that video. You're not God or my father or my boss. And then he's like, you want to do something about it? And the guy immediately does something about it and just puts him on the floor in a pretzel.
Where was this? To be AC, I'm assuming.
Probably AC. There were also like videos of him after the initial video of him like fucking with girls. Like
fucking them? Or?
No. So there was a video of him driving in a parking lot and he tells a girl like, I'm gonna drop you off here or something. Drops her off and he's like, all right, you can get back in the car. And then she goes to like open the handle and he just drives away. He's like, she wouldn't put out.
Glenny does that all the time.
Yeah.
There you go.
We're fucking doing the Wild Boys. I did a Charles Barkley impersonation.
He was supposed to fight too in like a rough and rowdy knockoff, basically. I think he's supposed to fight like Screech from Saved by the Bell or something.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that.
And
Bro, you're a Bagel Boss guy historian.
I think he had a stroke.
You have more knowledge on the Bagel Boss guy than
You
anybody.
should put your
in the
niche
world.
on the dozen. Bagel.
I could make him my niche on the dozen. The Bagel Boss guy was a legend. You're not God or my father or my boss. Yeah, look, R.I.P. He suffered a stroke last spring.
That must
Short
be
man
fake.
meltdown. So I don't know how recent the new one is.
This is hospitalized, though. This doesn't say he's dead.
This is 2019.
We would have found out if he was dead, I think.
How much further? When was Bagel Boss video? Like 2018? I would have guessed it was around.
Before COVID.
Yeah.
No masks in that video.
Huh.
To Glenny's dismay.
Yeah.
I might wear one to work next week. You know what's hilarious? Actually, the other day I just picked up a jacket I hadn't worn in years. Put my hand in it.
Mask?
Mask.
Oh, I had that happen.
A little
recently, too,
giggles.
to a pair of pants or something. Yeah. After show, Rico on the Unnamed show.
So what do we have? What is this story that has been being teased?
So basically, Rico, we did the Barstool Invitational, whatever, a couple
The
months ago.
basketball tournament.
And Rico was a mop boy.
Correct.
Yes, I remember this.
And so we had photographers there, professional photographers. You know, they took high-res photos. Rico was in a lot of them. And Rico apparently went to our editors and asked the mop to be edited out so he could send these to college basketball coaches around the country to make it look like he was on the court coaching people up, as you can see from these photos.
So he definitely wants to be a college coach, which I didn't know until
Who gives you that idea, Whitney?
Oh no, but I thought he wanted to be media college basketball, but then at the NCAA tournament in Chicago, I was told, he wants to be a coach. He wants to get on a staff.
He looks like a real coach there. When you take it,
I know.
That's pretty smart.
Wait, how did we come to find this? So he went to photographers that weren't ours, Austin?
What?
No, so the photos came from them, but he went to an internal Barstool editor.
I'm sorry, Austin.
and
One
said,
second.
and he-
One second. That one right there is perfect.
That's
he looks
amazing.
he looks like a really good Division I college, but then you put the mop in, it looks a little different.
Hilarious for those that missed it.
So what? He was like trying to take photos from the Barstool Invitational. That he had a mop in his hand, and then he photoshopped the mop out of his hand.
He asked Quiggs to
put it in his house.
Yeah.
to Photoshop the mops out so that he could hang the paintings and not want to kill himself. So he could hang the paintings in his basement. Quiggs didn't really tell anybody about it. A week ago, he told Jack McCarthy. Jackie Tables told the whole office. It got to the right hands, talked about on the Unnamed show today. Funny story.
There was also the initial rumor was that he wanted the broom photoshopped out to send to coaches to be like, look, I could coach. But Rico denies that on all.
I feel like I have to believe Rico there, right?
Yeah, I ride with
So
Rico.
disingenuous, though.
What is?
Like, I get it. Like, I did.
Whoa, be careful.
I know,
Glenny.
big word for Glenny.
You're about to come at Rico? You're going to get blacklisted
I
again
love
after that,
Bosco. I
after
love
that mail
Bosco.
fraud.
I love Bosco.
Is he over there, Rico?
We've had a 7-8 year journey. Why would you want to hang a photo that's not real? That's fake.
It's for therapy.
That's for therapy.
HIPAA.
HIPAA, he says.
HIPAA says that it would
if
help
he
him.
saw the picture of him with the broom, he'd want it.
Then why does he just put it up now?
Glenny's saying that it's a disingenuous move for you to want to hang those photos.
No, I think it's cool to hang the photos. They're cool photos. Like when
That's
you're
not what you
mopping
were
up.
saying before he was over here.
But you got to leave the mop in. You can't take the mop out.
Makes me depressed.
Why do you laugh like that? Why do you laugh like that at him? That's serious. That's serious.
Is mental health a joke to you?
Because no one's that. You're not forced to hang up the photos.
Yeah, I know. I might just scrap them all together.
The video Dave tweeted, false.
Yeah. So everyone keeps being like, "Oh, the basement got done. Went through serious renovations. Basement's done. Nothing is up."
That's good CGI though.
That's
in
incredible.
That video.
Well, we know who probably cut that.
Probably quick.
So yeah, is Quiggs now an enemy of the state?
Just can't trust them. Banners last forever.
Have you messaged him since?
No, he's on vacation. I just want to let it known he is on vacation. So no one shame him when I take my vacation.
Where are you
No
going?
one should be entitled to a
You
vacation.
got anywhere good?
Yeah, where you going?
No, I'm probably gonna have to blog.
I think this is the perfect Rico story. It's like it's crazy, but it's funny. Nobody's at
Right.
harm.
Yeah,
Nobody's
yeah.
put in harm's
Yeah.
way.
No, this is like an all in good fun story.
It's a lighthearted one.
Well, it's
Yeah.
all in good fun except the friends stabbing each other in the back.
Quiggs, but don't you? I mean, Quiggs didn't tell anyone for 6 months.
For months.
Still told. Still caved. And he told maybe the worst of all.
Yeah, smacky
Yeah,
Jables.
you know, but
You should have seen Jackie Table's face when they put him on the.
what no
main
one's
show for
talking
5
about is me
seconds.
promoting the delicious beverage that's now available, by the way, in iced tea for Memorial Day weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
knew
it
it.
looks great.
yeah, I knew. Do we get any of that credit?
I'll give you credit for that.
Credit.
Exactly.
Credit.
Credit.
Go get them out. Check them out. High Noon Sun Sips.
Double credit.
Triple credit.
I'm gonna have 1 or 2 of those this weekend.
I know. Julia just gave me
I know. I'm about
iced
to get
teas.
my
I'm
shipment.
excited to
I'm
try.
excited
'em.
to try them.
Yep.
Heard they're phenomenal. I heard.
Should we all try him live on the rundown?
I would actually love
Do
that.
we have him?
Well, I was thinking about making a TikTok though for my first try.
Yeah,
Oh,
He can't
selfish
do anything with
balls.
friends. He can't do
yeah.
anything with friends.
It's always got to be for balls.
Just for those that aren't aware, the dynamic between Balls and the rest of the office, we want to be friends with him. We are acquaintances.
Be
there.
careful who
Yeah.
your friends are in the office.
What does that mean?
All I'll say.
It means when you go home and you start telling stories from work, you say, "This person I met from work."
No, I don't.
So we go home and tell stories from work. We're like, "Oh, Glenny, my friend Glenny, he's a funny
Yeah.
guy."
That's so wrong.
But Glenny goes, my friend Morgan.
I don't say that.
About Morgan Wallen.
don't
if you're
say
not
that.
from work. He says
Yeah.
that
You
all
guys,
the
you
time.
guys are such fucking babies about this shit. I love you, Bob. You know I love you. You know I love you, Tom.
Yeah, I'm just busting those balls. Those fucking perfect balls of yours, my grace.
For Christ's sakes, we're all friends. You guys get mad when I call my friends my friends.
Wait, are we friends? Because last week I remember saying, "You want to see Planet of the Apes with me?" And you saying, "I actually got to go see it with my friends."
Yippee. Yeah, I mean my friends from home when I say my friends.
I will side with Glenny on that. I will be like, oh, my friends from home, my friends
Yeah.
from work, friends from college.
I would love for him to refer to me as a friend from work.
And you are a friend from work.
I don't think so.
You're one of my best friends from work.
I think I'm someone that
You two are
once
two of my
met
best
at the
friends from
office.
work.
I think you're.
You two and Marty are my best friends from work, and not dating because we're broken up. But yeah,
Wow, top 3.
Fuck Dana.
fuck Beers is right.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else? I mean, we alluded to it earlier, but
Coleman.
the Coleman clips are unbelievable.
Yeah, what is this about?
For anyone who doesn't know, Jack Coleman, former was working at Barstool HQ,
Rundown.
intern, freelance, rundown, short porch, got laid off in layoffs last summer, but then was hired back full time as Kirk Minahan's producer. I don't know exactly who's finding this. A couple of Minifans, or maybe it's someone from Jack's life, is finding all these clips of like Jack when he was in college. He was doing a bunch of podcasts, and they found these clips from 2020 where he's talking about. Have you seen this yet, Glenny?
No.
Oh, you're gonna love it. As a
Glenny.
cop hater, you're gonna love this.
Plenty. So this is a podcast he did in college.
So yeah, I want to get Glenny Ball's live reaction.
This is bad.
And I'm going to preface this by saying I like Coleman a lot. I think
do I.
I think
I love
Coleman's
Coleman.
like a really
nice
good
kid.
guy, just a really nice guy who I think does mean well, but he just can't get out of his own way.
No.
Yeah.
So, outside of that, however, I believe that everyone who is rioting, while it has gotten dangerous, I mean, we stand with you. We do not know what it is like, but we stand with you. We
Wait for
want
it.
you to know, to all of our black brothers and sisters out there, that we are with you. We support your cause, and we truly want to see this change happen in America, because in America where everyone is welcome, where everyone can have the same freedom.
And it goes on for
They need some inspirational
while.
music behind the end, but the
Yeah.
line that
Just
we're all
to-
focusing on is the our
my black brothers and sisters. I believe Kirk said on a show this morning, and on a name show, he was like, if the N-word is a 10, brothers and sisters is a 6. Like, just stay away from it entirely. There's a bunch of other clips coming out of like dating advice and stuff.
Why would you
It's
do
fun.
Now he
Yeah.
is like, as Kirk's producer, I guess, is kind of like a right-wing icon.
So yeah, he's the opposite of you. Glenny, like you used to obviously be like mega Trump. Now you're a
Yeah.
lib. Apologize for being white. Coleman's kind of done the opposite, where like now he was super lib. Now he said he had like an awakening.
Kirk says he listened to Alex Jones.
I thought he was kidding, but maybe.
I don't know if he was kidding about that or not. I don't know.
But yeah, just a lot of funny clips. I do like Coleman, but the
I
clips
love
are
Coleman.
just
He's a
so
great
fun.
guy.
They're just fucking funny.
The fact that he's Kirk's producer is such a funny.
I was gonna
dynamic,
say the
dude.
fact that the stars of the universe somehow aligned to make Jack Coleman Kirk Minahan's right-hand man is
like
perfect.
This was like Kirk went back and forth with a lot of us in 2020, and maybe
And to be fair, like, and they said like everybody in 2020 that had a podcast
lost our minds.
was some more than others. Was like saying, oh, we have to address it. I remember we did like a short port, like a Yankees, like, do we have to fucking talk? Like everybody was like, you got to just say something.
Yeah.
But it, being like, whatever, it's fine to protest, totally fine. But it's the black brothers and sisters part that obviously is the head scratcher there. And obviously,
funny,
I'm sure if you listen back to a bunch of podcasts from 2020, you'll be like, oh.
Totally. Yeah. But like now, those people being Kirk Minahan's right-hand man, in a way.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Funny dynamic.
Ever tell you guys I missed the whole George Floyd thing for a few days? I was moving. I was like moving.
And this rundown.
What?
Yeah. You're gonna do an impression again?
No. It was obviously the 3 days that like the rioting started. I was moving apartments, like moving every day, like maybe 2 days, a whole weekend, like U-Haul, like didn't have my Wi-Fi or TV set up or anything yet. So I was like pretty off the grid for like 2 or 3 days. And then I remember I moved next to a Target and I saw the Target getting boarded up. It's like, it's a little odd. Then got back and like turned on the news and it was like, the world is on fire. Like, I missed that. And then, got caught up. That's all I got.
Lennon says he currently misses that.
Yeah. Well, Glenn was just at Columbia last week. Glenn was at Columbia locking himself in the.
I was one of the ones in the building.
Yeah, locking himself in the building.
I was the brains behind the operation. I was the one who wanted that free food.
Yeah. And then really cool, Francis is on Shane Gillis's new sitcom out on Netflix, Tires. Francis is in an episode, and I believe from what I heard, he's like he's kind of like the main character in or whatever, like the main side character in the episode. It's kind of like based around him. The episode, Francis posted some cool things this morning. It's supposed to be a great show.
Awesome. Him on stage at the premiere with everyone from the cast.
I think it's going to be. I've heard really good things. I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah, already got renewed for season 2. I saw.
It did. Francis said going in, he didn't even know necessarily what the show would be like going to the premiere and watching it, filming it, and he said it's like surprisingly like heartfelt, kind of. Mm-hmm. He's like, it reminded me of The Office. He's like, it's The Office with Shane Gillis's humor.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
Amazing.
I mean, I didn't realize it was a scripted show. I thought, not script show. I thought when I first saw the one teaser they put out like a month ago, when it was the one guy talking to Shane about like hiring women.
Yeah.
I thought it was just like a
sketch show?
Yeah, I thought it was a sketch show. I didn't realize it was a full.
It's a sitcom.
I didn't realize it was a full sitcom, like 20-minute episodes. I'm very excited to watch this.
Yeah, I'll watch this tonight for sure.
Should be great.
Congrats to Francis.
You guys got anything else? Glennie, any messages for the people?
Happy Memorial Day, everybody. Stay safe. If you're going to drink safe. Enjoy some high noon iced teas. And Memorial Day weekend, best weekend of the year. So everyone pop off, enjoy the boats, enjoy the music, enjoy the fun.
Do you want to hang out this weekend?
I think I'm.
You want to come out with us tomorrow night, Robbie?
Yeah, me and Tom might go out tomorrow night.
Oh, really? Where are you going?
Glennie might grace me with a night.
Might.
Where?
Bandits, probably. Great bar in the West Village.
All right, we'll see. Texas.
70s themed.
Oh, I like that.
You would. I think you'd like it.
Sounds up my alley.
Yeah, great bar.
Yeah. Let me know.
Okay.
All right.
That's the rundown.
What an absolute cuck Coleman is. Holy shit.
You have to leave that in.
Leave that in.
You've got to.